The following is a Just Green production brought to you by the Might Be News Network. What's up, everybody? This is Relatable Radio, where it is always Ladies' Night. My name is Jackie, and I have here with me Amy. Hello. And Allison.
Oh, you guys didn't expect that. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
We got Taylor on the board over there.
What's up?
Real quick, mbnnetwork.com. Go to patreon.com/mbnnetwork. Also, eunomiacbd.com.
Yep.
That's our sponsor.
Use promo code MBN. Get 20% off, free shipping, and free stuff.
Makes great Christmas presents.
Yes, it does. It does.
Yeah, I'm literally going to buy some for my mom, whether she wants it or not. I'm just going to shove it in her mouth.
You can do like little kits for everybody, because you know, like I've done like little nail kits for everybody for like the females in the family, or the little kits, whatever. This would be great to like everybody gets like a little, you know, get a bath bomb,
Here's
a little this, a little that.
That's true.
It'd be great.
Yeah. No, it's a great
The gift that keeps on giving.
That's right.
Also, shout out to Taylor's mom, because she lost, 50 pounds?
Did she really?
50 pounds.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's amazing.
She cut sugar out.
Oh, that'll do it.
Because I was like, how did you do it? And she said, the day you guys left, so we saw them in July.
Mm-hmm.
So since July, she's dropped 50 pounds.
Wow.
Since then, she cut sugar out of her diet.
Good for her.
Wow. I remember being so panicked about
That's
it.
tough.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
That's willpower.
We can't do it.
That first few weeks is really hard. Sugar, the withdrawal you get
That's
from
what I
stopping
hear.
sugar is
Yeah,
like
I hear.
nasty.
But within certain amount of times, the cravings go away, and you literally you don't want it. And I remember because I got to that point, and then I stopped doing the program I was on, and then I started dating him. So
And then it was downhill from there.
now we're married and we just keep packing on them pounds.
But
Hey,
we
happy.
We,
We're happy.
That's what it means.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
we went up to see the Wilcoxes for Thanksgiving yesterday
In Williamsport.
and we pulled up around the same time that John did, and my mom came out, and I was like, where's the rest of her? like what happened?
I'm so happy for her. That's
Yeah,
great.
she looks great.
Yeah.
Looks great. It was a fun time.
She also gave us those what are they called? Cupcakes,
Cupcakes from Cheesy Eddie's in Rochester, New York.
which are amazing. And
You
they
guys
don't.
want one? You guys want one?
Do you want one?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you one.
I
right
mean,
now, if you want it.
Is
Yeah.
it's cheesecake?
Yes.
cheese pie.
It's got like a
Is it cheese
cheesecake.
pie?
Well,
type.
It's a cheese pie.
Oh, this is questionable.
Oh my god!
Is it a cupcake?
No,
is it cheesecake?
we
What is
took-
it? Is it cheese pie? So I don't know.
Let me look at it.
We always take a group picture when we do the Wilcox Thanksgiving, and Maddie asked me to hold her in the picture. And she's like, "Do we say cheese?" I'm like, "I guess so." It's like whatever this guy's about to say. So we all yelled like "Happy Thanksgiving," which is like awkward to
you
yell.
don't smile.
Happy Thanksgiving. But at one point, Maddie said cheese pie, and I was
Yes.
like, "Oh my god!" And somebody was like, "Cheese pie," and I was like, "Oh my god!" It's
a thing.
basically like a cheesecake, but it's just a cheese pie. Like, it was
Cheese
great.
pie.
I was like, I
Shout
can't
out to Maddie,
believe
representing
I can't
cheese pie.
believe somebody like she's literally 5 years old and talking about cheese
See?
pie.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's legit.
So
It's because it's kind of like a pie.
yeah, it's kind
I
of
want to
like a pie.
rehash the past here.
Yeah.
So maybe we shouldn't go into that.
But yeah. So that's what we did yesterday.
That's always fun.
Yeah. I didn't do much.
Oh, wow.
there's-
There's like a lot. I thought it was going to be like cut into like
All right,
fours.
so
Oh,
guys, they look like cupcakes,
They are cupcakes.
they're cupcakes, but
but they're cheese.
is
So
like
let's
a
explain to the people.
cupcakes.
Wait, let me take a little picture here.
there's
But they look
napkins
Covered in
We
chocolate,
have
like on the
napkins, too.
like on the top.
on
like
top
is that
of the side of the
I
refrigerator.
love how every episode seems to be an ASMR somehow, somewhere.
Is what?
ASMR.
Oh, no.
You guys are always bringing me food. Here, try this cocoa shit. Sure.
So we're running out of plates because we need to run the dishwasher. So you'll have to eat off napkins.
That's okay.
That's how we roll in my
I'm
house.
actually impressed you have napkins because I don't.
Yeah, right. I use paper towels.
Same.
These are made from bamboo.
Oh, there's like look at all this chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I was leaving the house today, Cole was like, "Mom, can you stop at the grocery store and get paper plates? Like, cause he can't reach the plates in the cabinet, and we
I
never
feel
use
that.
them unless we don't have paper plates."
I had to climb up the counter. I'm not even kidding.
I was like,
So.
"Yeah, I can do that."
These are
These are like
these
I don't
are
even.
cool. These are legit.
Yeah. This
Yeah, they're exclusive.
Like gooey. These looks.
Right.
This is. I kind of want to eat the wrapper because it's covered in chocolate. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay.
And they're stuffed, right? They're filled.
Yeah.
Because usually my cupcake trick is I take the bottom off, flip it on the top, eat it like a sandwich. I
Yeah.
can't do that here. Okay.
So like my mom, when we went up to go visit them in July, it's so good, right? Oh
my God.
They had them there, and I was like, just grabbed a cupcake, ate it, and I was like, this is literally the best cupcake I've ever
Big boy
had
napkins.
in my life.
This is amazing.
And
so good.
I want this in my mouth all the time.
Jackie tried to get me these for my birthday, but they don't ship them down here. So my mom brought us a
Yeah,
bunch
she
of them
remembered.
when we
She's a good lady.
She's like, I brought you cupcakes. I'm like, what? And then she told me what they were, and I was like, holy
From
shit.
Cheesy Eddie's, and I was like, yes.
They're so good.
Yeah, they are.
So it's a chocolate cupcake, but it's very dense. Mm-hmm. And then it's filled with cheesecake. And the top is not...
Is it a cream cheese?
Is it a cream cheese?
No, it's
I
like
don't-
cheesecake.
It's
No,
like
the top. The
It's like
icing.
a
Same
cheesecake.
thing.
I think it's the same thing. It looks the
Really?
same. Look,
A cheesecake.
Oh,
I think it's just like
Made like a cheesecake
Fancy.
frosting out of it almost.
this is good.
And then the cupcake itself is covered in a layer of like harder chocolate.
that sister.
And then with the stuff on, and now I'm making a huge mess.
I don't know how to eat it.
you just put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth and twist it.
Well, this was unexpected. I don't know.
This was the best breakfast I've had for a while.
Same.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, because it's like 10 a.m. Cupcakes. Fuck it, we're adults.
Right? We can do this.
There's ingredients in cupcakes that you definitely use when you make breakfast. So fuck it.
Bro.
Cheesy Eddie's, they don't pay us, but they're in Rochester,
shit.
and they don't ship these cupcakes down here, but they do ship their cheesecakes down here.
Girl.
Which
Help me.
just a
My
mess.
throat is everywhere. My fingers are covered. They're so gooey and rich.
They're really good.
That
That was banging.
that filling.
I think it ruined cupcakes for me forever.
I don't think I talked that whole time. I didn't say one word.
Did you even breathe?
No, I don't even think I did.
That was like
That was good. Thanks.
All the other shows are going to be so mad now.
whatever.
Fuck them.
They get their own shit.
We're the flagship. We get nothing.
Beers had pizza the other day.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they did.
A banging pizza.
I want that pizza.
Fuck those dudes.
It was good. I had a slice of it the next day.
Can I say how ironic it is that we just talked about cutting sugar from your diet and then we just ate a fucking cupcake?
That's the thing though, because his mom cut
Okay, terrific.
his mom cut sugar out of her diet, but she still went out of her way to pick up.
Right, which you
cupcakes.
know,
The
she had
sweetest,
to
most
like
wonderful
pick it
woman in the
out.
world. That's
Yeah.
why. She's legit
She
the
even-
best.
Right.
She gave us that like reusable bag. I'm like, where did this bag come from? It's like your mom gave it.
Actually, I was
Yeah,
looking, they're just
and she
really
had like
cute.
other
Little
little things in
sunflowers on
here.
it.
Yeah,
She's so sweet.
I guess I can use that for the grocery store now, right?
Yeah.
Because I keep forgetting all my other bags that I
take-
bought specifically to use at the grocery store. Who's with me here?
And
Come
like
on.
Target,
I don't- yeah.
you get a discount if you
bring your own
bags.
bag.
Yeah, you
Really?
get,
I did not know
How
that.
much of a discount?
like a few cents.
Okay.
like 90 cents, maybe not. And
I didn't know if it was like a small little
10
percentage.
cents. I don't know.
or-
It's a very small amount, but still,
Do you put your
And I
number
own-
in before you check out at Target now?
I
You
have
guys
not
need
been to
'cause
Target
I
since
have gotten
they
money.
changed their reward system.
I don't think I'm part of the reward system.
so they used to
So
have
they got rid of the cartwheel.
cartwheel, but it's
You literally
It's
just
like
put your phone
points.
number in before you pay,
Okay.
and they calculate it.
also always scan the phone that comes up with like the code that you can scan, even if you don't think you purchased things that are on, because it's still kind of like Cartwheel, I hear,
Yeah.
where you can like add deals and stuff.
But do you need the app? This is what I need to know. You just
I don't have the app.
plug in a phone number.
That's all I did.
And like I think you accumulate points. I think they give you discounts on things that you
and then
frequently
like
buy.
I'll like put stuff in my cart like online, and they're like, "Do you want to use your rewards?" Yeah, and I'm like,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Game changer.
Now we're going to all the Targets.
Yeah. Every time
I
we
mean,
see
I
one,
just-
we go, "Skrrr."
Speaking of Target, like I had the best Target idea ever before we started
Yes.
recording. So
Sure.
like everybody knows the dollar bins at Target are like legit the best. The best part of the store.
Yep.
Let's be honest. It's just I could
They
just
put it
go
right
just
there
go
when we
I
walk
start
in.
there. I start
Well,
there before.
there's
I do
a reason
anything.
they put it right
Yeah.
in front of that door.
Yeah. That's how they
I
get you to
think
buy
they
the
should
shit you
have
don't need.
a whole store that's just like a Target dollar store. It's like $5
Target
and below
dollar store.
for
But
Target.
it's Target.
I would go there all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Which would essentially Target could be called Five and Below.
Well, did you hear Five and Below is no longer Five and Below?
You know what? Yeah,
Because they're
Fuck you,
increasing
Five
their
and
prices.
Below.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, I mean, cost of living, things are going up in price,
Yeah, but
and they haven't
that's
changed their prices in
literally
17 years.
But that's the name of your store.
But they're
right?
changing it, right? Or are they changing it?
5 and up.
5 and up? Is that what it is?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say.
You're talking about ages?
I don't think they're changing the name. Well, there's a dollar store that's like $5. It's a dollar store, but dollar. There's some like
Yeah.
twist to the name of it to make it so it's not
Dollar, no, general?
No, it's like a dollar and more. Or
Generally a dollar, but not all the time.
Generally a dollar. Average a dollar for price.
What you're here for is probably not $1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Target, get on your game. You can make billions more.
Yeah. Just set up little shops. They don't even have to be a huge store. Just a little.
No. It could just be like I want all the dollar stores to convert to Target dollar stores.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I
in.
want. That's what I want. Let's do this.
Just make a
We're
whole
taking over the
store,
world.
but it's
A
still
whole-
Target.
It's a
And
Target dollar
also,
store.
every Target, I feel like those bins is completely different,
They are.
which is kind of like.
And some Targets have larger sections than
Yeah.
others. We have
Yeah.
3 Targets in this area.
Where's the third?
Malvern.
Oh, I don't ever.
I went to Malvern the other day. They have the only clothing line I like there is only at Malvern.
Yeah, Malvern's a bigger store.
It's that Knox Rose brand. No one else carries it. No other Targets.
I haven't bought clothes from Target in a long time.
Because we're an Old Navy family now.
Well, fucking
I get-
Target's crop top. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I do. I get tank tops from Target though. I like their tank tops. And sometimes I'll get like a long sleeve, like a plain, because you can never go wrong with just a plain long sleeve tee.
Yeah, they have a good like they're like tank tops, plain tees, like that kind of stuff. They have a lot of selection, and their prices they'll put them on discount and stuff.
Yeah.
I did get maternity clothes there.
I did too.
For their maternity section is pretty good. It's
Yeah.
pretty legit.
But I haven't bought clothes other than that other brand ever at Target lately.
I
Because it's
don't-
all crop top shit.
Yeah, it's very trendy.
Like, what
Where's
the fuck?
the rest of
Where's
my
the rest of the
shirt
shirt? Like,
anymore?
it should be $5. Not,
I paid
you know.
for this to be a full shirt.
Yeah. Like, what am I
It's a
going to do
halfie.
with this?
Like nobody wants to see that.
Stupid.
Yeah.
You know, like you past a certain age where like nobody wants to see you in a
Right.
crop top. It's just not happening.
Could you imagine? Like, what the fuck? Maybe that just means I'm just too old to be shopping there for clothes wise. Maybe they're like 18.
Like even their
Yeah, like who's your target audience?
Yeah,
here,
right,
Target. Because it's me, and you're not hitting the mark.
yeah, right. Like what teenagers go there? I mean, I guess they do
I mean, I did.
because
That
the
is so
teen
true.
section is really large.
Because,
Target here
it's
in
got to be the
Exton
moms shopping for
Yes.
their teens. That's what it's got to be.
When I'm there, it's all just moms and their kids.
Why aren't you targeting the moms? Why
Target
don't
the
you have
moms.
clothes for us like Old Navy does?
We should start a thing like hashtag Target the moms.
Target the moms.
Wow.
We're the ones there. We are on a roll today, guys. I'm telling you.
Tons
so
of
many ideas.
Just killing it.
Killing it. Like always.
Yeah.
I'm writing
more
it
than
down.
others. All right, give it 2
So
years,
what,
then Target's gonna have this whole thing, and it's gonna be like, yeah, we started that shit.
Our face is going to be everywhere.
Oh, you guys are gonna be,
Thumbs
you
up.
guys are gonna be the new
Chocolate in our
models.
teeth. No. I'm just saying because we just ate cupcakes. So I'm like, yeah, guys.
It's like on SNL when they do the mom jeans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
So what did anybody do anything this weekend?
I went out last night for my sister's birthday.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
I got
How
home
was
like
it?
2 or something. It was fun. I could see her every half hour get drunker and drunker and drunker.
That's
and
fun.
Drunker.
as she
Yeah.
should
And
be.
I was
It's
like,
her
"You done,
birthday."
right? You good?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm done." And then I went to my friend Kayla's. Someone's there till like 2 a.m. So I'm tired.
Yeah, that's a big night.
Yeah.
You went Christmas shopping. Did you go? You went Christmas shopping, right?
Oh yeah, I went to the King of Prussia Mall, which
How
I
was
haven't
that?
been in
how was it?
years. It was good. I was like, I don't know how many times I said, "Oh my god, so festive." It's so festive.
It's like your word.
That's why I
know.
commented so festive on the picture of your
festive.
mantle.
Like they had these huge reindeers and Santa was so nice and it was
Did
fun.
you sit on his lap?
No. There was no one there. So he like came to us.
It was what, Friday?
Yeah.
Friday during the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
right before the season
Yeah.
really starts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ethan, my nephew, was scared to death
Yeah.
of him. But Summer was like, "Hi."
She's- oh my god. Her birthday.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, Summer's
Oh my
birthday.
god, I was like tearing up over the Snapchat.
Oh my
of
God,
the
me
boys
too.
with all
Boys,
the
they're
presents
so
they got for
sweet.
her.
They freaking love her.
She she's gonna get into so much trouble.
Oh yeah,
because she's got that entire house wrapped around her fucking finger.
she knows it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she does.
It. Yeah.
Like it's just she's the queen.
Yeah,
she runs that place.
Yeah.
I feel like the boys would literally.
I think
do
like I check her. Like I'm like
you're gonna have to.
But the boys don't. Like I have to make sure she's like.
You gotta bring her down a few notches.
I'm like, yeah, you're cute and all, but let's get grounded here. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So cute.
You're in trouble. I just can't say that enough.
Yeah, I know. She's something else.
The boys were so excited about the stuff that they bought her.
Yeah, and I was glad that I did that. I was like, Danny, take them out and let them pick.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, they were spot on too.
Yeah.
The stuff that they bought her was like perfect.
I know. It was really good.
I like when she went to go take the dog out, and it was like she was like shaking it by its neck. It's like in a little carrier. I was like, oh, Summer, you have to be a little gentler than that. Well, we all did things like that when we were little, I'm sure.
Speak for yourself. I didn't shake any dogs by their necks, Jackie.
Sure. I'm sure you did. When you were 2, do you remember when you were 2?
Not really, no.
See.
No, I think my earliest memory was like 3.
I don't know. I can't remember.
I can't either.
And it's like the briefest little thing.
My dad always will randomly be like, do you know what your first memory is? I'm like, no.
Kevin swears he remembers back to when he was like 18 months old, getting a diaper changed.
What?
Weird.
Like,
Is that like
he has a
even
really
a
good
thing?
memory
Can
though.
you really look like? Can you really like what is the
Kevin
earliest?
claims
You
that
gotta
he can.
dig deep in your memory box.
In your
I need to be
dig
hypnotized.
in your box.
memory
You gotta
box. That sounds really
Go
dirty.
deep in your box.
The deepest.
Yeah. No, my dad, I think my dad remembers when he was 2 and he was playing with this little toy truck. And I think he was staying with somebody. I don't remember if it was foster care or what it was at the time, but he remembers playing with this little toy truck and that he did something bad and it got taken away from him.
That's why he remembers.
Yeah.
Traumatized him for life.
Probably.
I don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything.
I'm like,
Austin's like, I don't ever remember even what I did last week.
yeah.
Or last night.
Did you hear me last week? I was
Seriously, I
like,
don't remember
normally Amy
shit.
reminds you what you did this weekend and she's not here.
Like, where's Amy?
Yeah, we've had a rough 2 weeks and it's continuing.
What do you mean?
So
The stomach bug?
no, the stomach bug's gone. So
Okay.
first it was Jackson. Jackson came down with it Wednesday night. And then Cole and I came down with it Saturday.
Okay.
And then Kevin had it Monday. He waited until everybody was better.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, it's done. We're good.
Yeah.
And literally 2 days, like Thursday, Jackson all of a sudden starts this cough. And it's not like,
Yeah,
it's
we
like
had
a
it too, like
cough.
a bark.
And then Friday night, he's sitting with me because he's just like Kevin when he gets sick. He whines. He literally like moans and like whines. This morning, he's like, Mom. I'm like, what? He's like, I laid down too hard.
Stop
Really?
it.
This is
I laid down
that
too
laid
hard.
you down too
Is that
hard.
a thing?
It is. This is
Dude,
he
I'm
gets it from
trying
Kevin.
to do that.
Yeah, right. I laid down hard.
He's laying with me and I can feel the heat. And I was like, shit.
No.
And then he went to his first Flyers game yesterday because it was like a thing. We were taking to his first Flyers game with Kevin's dad and the boys. And like, he was sick and he felt like shit. And I was like, I'm like, Kev, it's up to you. If you take him, if you're not, like, but it was like, you got the tickets and it's a thing and it was a surprise. And he seemed to perk up a little bit in the morning. I'm like, maybe, he gets fevers a lot. So I'm like, maybe he'll be fine. He was kind of miserable the whole time. Which
it's a
sucks. And then
shame.
he came home and Kevin was like, he's all yours. Like they called me like 3 times because Jackson missed me, which is not like him, but he doesn't feel good. He wants mom.
Yeah.
So I literally had him on me all night long. And then he ended up sleeping in my bed because he'd like fall asleep, but then he'd wake up crying because he doesn't feel good. His fever with meds was like 102.4.
Jesus.
I'm like,
Did
Blake
the
had
fever
it.
finally break?
no.
No.
That's what Blake had. He had a fever for a week. I had to keep him home from school for a week.
I'm kind of grateful that like I was already scheduled. So last week I worked remote Thursday, Friday. Maybe it was Tuesday night it started. I don't know. Too long. Stuck in a house and I hate it. And it's hard to work remote because my systems don't work exactly like at work. I have 2 screens and it's great. And then I work on a laptop and it's like, Jesus,
do you think
this
it's
makes my
like
job harder.
it's slower? Like the connection's not
Sometimes
as good,
totally
it just
can
runs
be, yeah.
differently.
It's just not as easy to do the job. It's doable, but it just takes more. And then when you've got somebody home with you, it makes it even worse because then you're like,
Right.
I want you. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
gotta work. I gotta get this done. Anyway. And then, so I was already scheduled off remote because Cole has half days this week, Monday, Tuesday, and then no school on Wednesday. So I was like, okay, I'll go in the morning because I go in at 7 a.m. So I can still get a few hours in the office before I have to go home to get him off the bus. So I'm remote went Monday afternoon, Tuesday afternoon, and then all day Wednesday. So I'm like, I'll probably be remote all week now, which kind of sucks.
That sucks.
I like getting out. My boss, I talked to him Friday when I told him I was going to be remote. And he was like, yeah, he's like, I was going to text you this morning and be like, hey, if it's easier, just work from home. He's like, and then I thought that like, wait, you might want to come into the office. And I was like, yeah, I wish I was there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, Jackson was better. Nobody else had gotten it. So I was like, oh, this is great. Like, I'm good. And then
it's
Saturday
you
morning,
have the option to remote though. I will say I would never
I have
be
that
able
option
to do that
whenever I
job.
want, like at any point in time.
Yeah.
Even if I'm like, oh, I really don't want to go to work today. Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It hasn't always been that way. That's been a major shift.
My dad was trying to convince me that I could, and I was like, no.
Yeah, we like log in. There's a whole system that we can log in and work. And I have
now
all
when
my
you're doing
same
order entry,
programs.
all the orders are at the like. How do I get the orders without making somebody scan them to me, and then I have to enter them from there, and then do I not print them again? Like,
yeah,
just such a waste of paper.
Yeah,
I'm trying to use less paper in the world, and it's impossible at work. We just waste so much paper.
Yeah, we're almost paperless at this point because we do everything by digitally.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. That's really nice. Like these were made from bamboo. These napkins, paper towels, toilet paper, they can make all that stuff from bamboo. And the company that makes those, for every, I think, item purchased with them, they will go and plant trees.
You're such a good person, Jackie.
I try.
You really.
The problem is that it's not it's not like these napkins are good. I don't mind the napkins. Paper towels are too thin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the toilet paper's tolerable.
It's
not the
TP
best.
is something that
Did your
shouldn't
finger
just be
go through
towel.
it when you tried to wipe?
No?
Do you ever accidentally finger yourself when you're wiping?
Are you fingering yourself when you wipe it?
My fingers in
Am
my
I
butt.
doing it wrong or right? How do you do this? I don't know how to, like, I don't even know what to say to you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm so baffled.
She's turning red a little bit. She's just gonna just move on.
Just move on.
Just go, yeah.
So we were
just here.
talking.
This is honest conversation, guys.
Right.
These things
Don't
happen.
act like you never wiped yourself and by accident your finger went through. I'm going to be
Jackie
real
doesn't
right
want to
now.
admit it. I'm with you.
Everybody's done it.
I get it. I get it. But it's like she's thinking, does this happen a lot?
No, I'm just saying
You're
he
not
said how
doing
thin
it
it
right.
was. Like,
Yeah.
So
Well, it's not like I do. Like you gotta ball it up a little. bit.
I don't ball. I fold.
see, she folds. There's people
ball
out there
Ball,
that
no, because ball is not equal coverage. It's too risky with the ball. It's not. I need uniform. I'm a little OCD. It needs to be nice.
I could totally see that.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm folding. I'll be right back.
I'm just folding my TP before I wipe.
I'm just folding. I'll be on a minute.
And ball it all willy
Fuck,
nilly.
I messed it up.
Yeah.
Ball in.
Folding. Gangster mom songs. Folding. What are you folding? It could be clothes, towels, or
A lot
toilet
of
paper.
things, right? Never know. Like Jackson. Now I told Jackson's very. When you tell him something, he will follow it to the T. So. Learning to potty train and do all that, like I told him 3 squares, right? Because you don't want, because sometimes they put like the entire fucking roll of toilet paper.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Jesus,
Right.
no. Yeah, there's a lot of horror
3
stories.
squares.
Of
So if
kids clogging toilets.
if I'm doing anything, or if like I'm helping him and I accidentally get more than 3 squares, or like, Mom, I have to do 3, and I'm like, it's just a general guideline.
Okay, but
buddy.
like you have
loosen up a little bit.
General guidelines.
I'd be like,
guideline.
but you have diarrhea, and this is going to require more than 3 squares,
I don't want
son.
my finger to go through.
Yeah.
So.
Diarrhea.
That's like kind of the worst, though. Like, I'm an aunt. Lots of kids have been potty trained, and the best is my one nephew is like, "Mom, I'm ready to be wiped," and like, she just walks in and he's just like bent over in the bathroom, just waiting for his
ready.
butt to be wiped.
Ready. Bent over and waiting.
This is adulthood.
Yes. This is
This
what
is like,
parenthood looks like.
I need someone to wipe me, and I'm like, really?
I'm so
thought
glad
we
I
were
don't
at this
have to wipe butts
age.
anymore.
Yeah, I mean, other than Summer's little.
Yeah, you
hiney,
still
but-
got years.
Yeah.
But there was a moment of like parenthood of where finally they were both fully potty trained, and I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
This is great. Like I don't have to touch butts anymore.
Yeah.
That sounded really bad, but It's a good moment.
This is
celebration.
This is so random. So my sister-in-law sent me a text. I was like, I better read it. They just adopted another dog. Long story short, there was a customer at work who I'm like friends with outside of work as well, and she sent me a text like, how about instead of getting a cat, you adopt this dog? And it was this English bulldog, and she was super cute.
Oh my God, so cute.
But the owner of the dog, I guess, just diagnosed with some sort of illness, and she's got 3 kids, and she's married. So, you know, she needs to focus on like her health and her family. So the first thing to go would be the pet, and she wanted to adopt it out to a family, you know, free of charge, so that it would go to like a good home or whatever.
Yeah.
And originally we were like, oh. She said, this is the text I did. Any tips on humping? Dog humping, not people humping. I said, who's humping who? She said, Olive humping everyone. So Olive is the dog they just adopted. And she's humping everything, I guess. She's not fixed.
Oh.
You should get her fixed.
Yeah, they should do that.
Well, I'm surprised. So she's like a purebred English bulldog. So my guess is that they just hadn't gotten her fixed yet. She's only like 2.5 years old.
Yeah.
So either they haven't gotten it done yet, or maybe they were gonna breed her.
Yeah.
But I was like, unless you guys plan on breeding her, I'd
Do you
get
want
her
puppies?
fixed.
Puppies are. That's a lot of work.
There's a lot of work.
My parents
They're
did that
so
for
cute
years.
and wrinkly.
Oh my God.
So, yeah. Apparently, the new dog is humping everyone.
That's too funny.
Oh, wait. Olive humping people. She tried humping Truvy, but Truvy shut that down quick.
Oh my God. So
She
funny.
sends me the funniest, like, she was sending me, like, not play by play, but Truvy was in the front seat. Olive was in the back seat with Tom on the way home. And she's like, Truvy's just staring at her. And I'm like, okay, Olive, just so you know, I'm the queen bitch here. Like,
Yeah, right.
Let's set this shit right.
Yeah.
When we moved in with my stepdad, he had a black lab named Sunny. Really sweet dog. But he kind of had a thing for my mom.
Oh.
Like, he never humped anything or anyone except for my mother. Like, she would be like getting something out of the and he was he's a black lab. He's a large dog, and he would jump up on her. And like he would do it all the time.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
He had a thing for her. It was just, he humped her a lot. Don't know why.
So funny.
R.I.P. Sunny.
There was when I was in like middle school, maybe elementary school, a girl I was friends with, I think it was a black lab, and it would hump everyone.
And like, they're big dogs. Like, it's not like a little tiny like Chihuahua.
And they
like,
really wrap their arms around you.
Like, I mean, it's
Yeah.
I mean, everyone was trying to do handstands against the wall. And that dog jumped up on one of my friends, and we're like, no! I wish I could remember the dog's name. Oh my God.
Right in the face.
I'm like almost in tears just thinking about it. It was just like a slow motion, like going up for a handstand, and then there's the dog, and you're like, oh, this is my moment. Oh, it was hilarious. Dogs. So you weren't here, but we want to get a cat.
Oh no, I
know you were listening, but you weren't here to like.
I listened for all the shout outs and to hear how much
you know.
guys
There's a really cute little kitten at Pickering. She needs a home.
I keep seeing them. So we were debating, do we get an older cat, do we get a kitten? And we were like, okay, maybe we do go for a kitten, because then it's like trainable, it's young enough, it will be raised with the dog and hopefully become comfortable.
Yeah.
Sometimes older cats.
If you get an older cat, they've already established their.
If they even like dogs, like that's
the
the thing.
super fun. Like they're just fun.
I know.
My cat's kind of an asshole.
He wants to wait until the tree's down.
Fair. That's fair.
But
kittens and trees don't.
We're going to have a tree next year, and we might have a cat. So what do we do?
But a kitten is different, because kittens are assholes. And I won't say assholes. Kittens are adventurous.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when the prior cats we had, Marley, like we had a screen like on our patio door, and he would literally climb up the fucking screen. And he'd get all up inside of the couch. I don't even know how he did it, but like, you'd be sitting on the couch, and like, you'd feel this thing in the back of you. He'd be inside the couch
trying to attack you.
And I'm like, what are you doing? Your
I saw a
cats are
picture the
nuts.
other day, and someone, it was
Did I say
like
cattens.
Guys. There was like someone was like, I just spent an hour looking for my cat, and it was inside like a tissue box. It was like a little kitten.
Oh my God.
Just like peeked out, and like, son of a bitch.
So adorable.
I used to have a cat that hid behind like doors and stuff, so when I'd walk down the hall, it'd jump out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary.
Scary. All right. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with more Relatable Radio. Hey, it's Jackie from Relatable Radio. I want to talk to you guys about Eunomia CBD. This stuff is great, and it helps with my stress and my aches and pains. I've tried everything I can get my hands on, from the gummies, pills, droppers, drink enhancers, and they're all fantastic, and they work. Holidays are coming up. Give the gift of Eunomia CBD. It's 100% THC-free, nano-amplified, and third-party lab tested. You can find them at eunomiacbd.com. That's EUNOMIA.CBD.com. Use promo code MBN and you'll get 20% off, plus free shipping, plus free stuff. They're giving exclusive stuff just to the MBN listeners. So what do you have to lose? Go to eunomiacbd.com today. Must be 18 or older to purchase.
So you've been listening to the Might Be News Network, but you still can't get enough each week? Become our patron on Patreon. Head to patreon.com/MBN Network to become a patron and get exclusive content now. For as little as $5 per month, you'll get access to extended episodes of all your favorite shows, as well as perks including MBN merch and monthly giveaways. Just want to support the network? Become a patron for as much or as little as you'd like. Get bonus content each week and head to patreon.com/MBN Network. Your contributions help us make this network bigger and better than ever before. Patreon.com/MBN Network.
Welcome back to Relatable Radio. Stop it with the finger guns.
So I meant to text you guys this. So the great part, there's not a lot of good parts about being sick, but I spent all day in bed on
That's
Saturday.
the best part.
But I don't want to do it when I'm sick. I want to do it when I feel great.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But at least when I'm sick, I can like legit not feel guilty about it.
Right.
But I'm watching New Girl again.
You can't
And
go wrong.
I love it so much. It's so
a great
good.
show.
And there's all these other things that I want to watch, and I'm like, no, I have to finish. Like, I know I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Like, I have to finish it and just go right
Yeah.
through. So I'm really enjoying.
I'll randomly
was,
put on
uh,
Friends. I'll like...
No, but like, I'm legit.
Yeah.
That's all I'm watching, and I watch it.
Yeah, well, I'll
all
put it
day
on
long, all day
occasionally. It
long.
depends. Like if I just wanted to keep rolling on, I'll put on
Yeah.
Friends. If we want to watch a movie, then we'll switch it to a movie. But a lot of times he's like, just put Friends back on. I'm like, you don't mind?
Yeah, I don't.
I love Friends.
I like Friends. One thing I can say though is that watching Friends like the first time around, you know, like when it came out,
Yeah.
I always like thought Ross was so annoying. As an adult, I want to beat the shit out of Ross. Like I can't
It's whiny little
fucking
bitch.
stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand that he's even on the show.
You really hate him that much?
The worst part about it is that Jennifer Aniston loves him, and it drives me crazy.
Cece
because
loves Schmidt.
He's like the worst human being. Like he sucks. He's like one of those.
Dude,
God.
Whines a lot.
one of the best episodes. Well, and I say best, it's because Phoebe gets him good. Because she's like, I don't believe in evolution, and he's like, what? And he cannot let it go. 'Cause it's like everything his life is based off of his career and everything. And I think he is annoying as shit in that episode because I'm like, dude, just because you believe and you study, it doesn't mean other people have to believe what you believe in. Like
We know
let
those
it-
people though.
right?
Come on.
But
Maybe it's just like
let
the
it go.
neurotic gene of Monica and Ross. Like
Yeah.
it's just their
They
thing
both
in their
have
family.
something they're
right.
neurotic about. But I can tolerate Monica. I don't like
Yeah,
Ross.
right,
Like,
right.
I mean, he's necessary for the show because I think without him, it would have changed the dynamic.
Oh yeah.
But like he just keeps going on and on and on about why she should believe it, and then she switches it, and she's like, well. For years and years and years, everyone was like, oh, well, the earth is flat, and but like this, that, the other thing. And then finally someone discovered that the earth is round. What if you just haven't discovered that you're wrong yet and it's really something else? Did you ever think about that, Ross? And he was like, no. And then like she basically got him to
Mic
change
drop.
his opinion. And she was like, I can't believe you just gave up on everything you believed in so quickly. And I was like, yes.
I love Phoebe.
Yes,
She's the best.
Phoebe. Occasionally she has her moments too, but she's just like a comedic like relief.
Yeah.
Like if there's a really intense moment, her and Joey just
love
swoop
Joey.
in. Yeah. And like you
Joey's-
talk about, like Joey was always such a great friend.
And
Yeah.
he's very sweet. I mean, like Joey's so sweet and cares about everyone's so. I mean, he's total like
He's just a
douchebag to
womanizer.
women.
I
Like
forget.
that's fine.
I forget.
But
Like Monica and Chandler end up together. Ross and Rachel end up together.
Yeah.
Joey doesn't have anyone.
Was Joey
Yeah.
alone
Yes.
at
Yeah.
the end? And Phoebe was
because they
too?
did a
Phoebe did
spinoff.
get married.
No, Phoebe got married to Paul Rudd's character. His name was Mike.
Right. Okay.
Their wedding.
So-
I saw the wedding episode. I
It's
was
funny.
like,
I just saw the wedding episode recently.
I
I
did
didn't
too.
see all of it, but just where because it was in the middle of a snowstorm
Yeah.
in the middle of the streets of New York,
Yeah.
and
it was,
you know.
I was like, oh my god, I was it's kind of emotional.
Oh my god!
So funny. I started watching New Girl, and like literally the first as I'm watching, the only thing I'm waiting for the kiss. Like I'm just like, can we get to the kiss?
Yep.
Like
Yep.
I know it's coming up. I know it's
need
soon. Like I'm getting
Yeah.
close, and it's there. And I was like, I need to see that.
And
kiss.
did you see it?
Of course I did. A few times.
I find myself talking like Schmidt a lot by accident. Like when I was getting ready to go to that fancy dinner, I was like, I want to be the best girl at the ball.
He's
Danny's
very
like, what?
quotable.
Yeah.
He's been all day, like all the
Yeah.
time, and I was like, do you know, like, have
Right,
you?
that's
He's
Schmidt.
never seen it. I'm like, do
Yeah.
you know, like,
Yeah.
what that's from?
But
Like,
maybe he's secretly watching New Girl.
I told him he should because I think he'd really
Yeah,
like it.
that's what I told Danny. I'm like, it's
not
so
a chick-
good.
It's not all chick
Yeah.
show. Like,
Yeah, no.
it's all.
they
It's
live
one
with
girl.
one girl live with
Well,
dudes.
two kind of,
Yeah.
and all dudes, and all the dudes are just so funny. There's a lot of male humor in the show.
Yeah.
Did we watch it or did I just watch it because it was getting ready to end?
No, you watched it.
Yeah.
I listened
Listen
to it.
to it.
I watched a few episodes because
Okay.
towards the end, I think is when we made the transition with the TVs. And
Oh, yeah, probably.
we put them together. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm probably gonna watch it again. I feel like I'm really.
I feel like, yeah, you saying that.
You can do it. I mean,
again.
it's one of those shows. It's like a Friends or The Office
keep
for the people that
watching
like
it
The
over and
Office,
over
or
again.
Yeah.
it's not like the Office is very. You have to have a specific sense of humor for The Office, but I feel like New Girl. Everybody can watch New Girl,
Yeah.
and you can watch it over and over again and
universal.
still laugh.
Schmidt
and
gets
still
me
think
laughing
it's
so
funny.
hard, like I have tears.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So we have Thanksgiving coming up.
We do.
Yeah. Yep,
What
yep.
is everyone's?
I have 3
Plans.
Thanksgiving dinners 3 days in a row.
Wow.
I'm going to be like 15,000 pounds
Yeah.
by the end of this week.
Yeah. Wow.
Dang.
basically like gonna be turkeyed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, fuck turkey.
Fuck.
I don't want to see another turkey ever.
Hit it with my car.
Hit it with your car.
Hey, I'll do it for you.
You're a professional.
We have my dad coming up
Oh, really? Nice.
and Nathan coming down.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be fun.
Yeah, John's having a get together, and we're not going to be able to make it because I have
Yeah.
a Friendsgiving that day, and that sucks.
Yeah.
Kind of bummed about it.
I'm bummed about it too.
Yeah, I can't go
You're
either.
not going either because you're a
I'll be at the
skank.
beach
Oh, yeah.
for my mom's birthday.
Can't believe you guys are gonna let me deal with John alone.
Sorry. Just play with the girls the whole time.
I do. We went through the thing and like it was like me and Maddie putting together a puzzle.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and then playing memory, but I'm pretty sure she was trying to cheat. So
Yeah.
You do that.
here's the lesson. The first 3 rounds of memory, we tied, and I made sure that we tied. I was like, I'm going to purposely get this wrong, right? So that she'll get the last 2 sets.
You need to teach the kids
No.
a lesson.
Did. So then she sets up the cards, and I was like, you shouldn't be looking at them as you're putting them down. They should be
Cheating.
right. They
That's
should be
cheating.
upside down
For real
And she's
cheating.
like, no, but like you just can't look because you're going to pick first. I'm like, yeah, but you're still going to be
That's not how that
picking.
works.
So whatever. She lays them
Kid
out.
logic.
OCD. She doesn't even lay them out evenly. I was like,
Oh, memory
there
drives
was
me
2 up
insane.
here, and then there was like the rest on here. I'm like, what is?
I
was like,
have
you
to
don't want
do
these. You don't want these even. And she's like, no, they're fine. I'm like,
that. No, they're not.
okay. So I played anyway. But the first, so I
even
go.
have- I make sure the cards are even flipped, like the right, all the
I did
same
that.
direction.
I did that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I set up
Because when
memory
you
in
flip
my
them
house.
over, the pictures need to be upright.
right.
See, I just don't care.
Yeah, that's of course.
How are you going to remember where anything is if it's an upside down?
They wouldn't even
picture?
be in lines. They're probably just all in
Yeah,
like,
I
in
mean,
a circle or something
chaos
crazy.
like your life. so whatever. I go in the 3rd round and definitely didn't get a match, but she got a match right away. Literally first time she.
I bet
flipped
she
them.
does because she looked at all the
But
cards.
it's funny
and she was
because
putting
like
them down.
Robin was sitting there and a cousin was sitting there. And we're like, okay, Maddie, you sure you didn't know where these were? Because like the fact that you just randomly picked
It happens.
these up,
It does happen.
It does happen. But the very first round is the ones where
Yeah.
she laid the cards down.
And
She
looked at
didn't
them
do that
all
when I
and-
put them down.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, it's going to be this kind of game. So then I won 7-3.
Oh my god!
But she, at one point, she had more matches in like the second game than I did, right? She had like 2 and I didn't have any yet. And she was like, I have 2. And I was like, Maddie, I was like that's not being polite. I was like, if I did that to you, you'd be crying.
Yeah, I have.
And then I'd feel bad.
Cole is the worst person to play games with because he is the Kinderman competition, but he is the sorest fucking loser. Like we were playing Uno the other day, and and he's a really good Uno player. Okay, he's really good, but I happen to just have I put 3 +2s down in a row, and then I had to pick up cards because it didn't have the color, and it was a +4.
Oh man, I'd be out. I'd be like, fuck you.
He starts crying, which fucking pisses me off.
Right, like it's just a game.
It's just a game.
Come
like
on.
fucking relax. And then he ended up fucking winning, and not because I tried to lose, because he legit came back and won the game. And afterward, I'm like, listen, do you see? You caused such a fuss because you had so many cards, and I only had 3. And you came back and won.
Right.
Game's over. It's not over till it's over.
Yeah.
So stop.
No, my nephew.
And it's supposed to be fun.
My nephew is just like my brother.
The Kindermans don't have fun when they play. It's not. You're not having fun.
I don't want to play. I don't want to play certain games with my brother because he is obnoxious sometimes, and I'm like, dude. And then his son is just like him now, and I'm like, I don't want to play games with you guys. And
it's not fun.
He says, who wants to throw in a couple bucks? I'm like, I don't want to throw in a couple bucks to play.
We're playing Go
LCR.
Fish. Would you relax?
Right, LCR, this isn't fun for me. When he'll play other dice rolling games or whatever, and
Farkle's fun.
I don't know that one. I don't remember the names, but then my nephew's like, no, and I'm like, oh, stop it!
I was
stop
probably
it.
the
Just
worst.
play the game. I don't like unsportsmanlike. I don't do that unless I'm playing beer pong. That's when you're allowed to talk shit.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't get cocky about it. I just simply
You get a little crazy when it comes to raffles, though.
Well, yeah, I want to fucking win. Okay?
I used to beat the shit out of my sister playing Mario Kart. I'm not even gonna lie. She beat
Teach that
beat me.
bitch a lesson.
Yeah, I would get in trouble. I wouldn't be allowed to play anymore. I'd even hit my friend Kayla. I was mean.
Just with Mario Kart?
Any type of one of those games with the Nintendo.
Just any racing game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where there's a winner and a loser.
Yeah. I clear the shit out of anyone around me. They wouldn't even sit near me.
Because when growing up, my brother used to be like, let's play. We'd play a Bond game on his PlayStation or whatever. And it would just be a 2-player, me versus him. And he'd just sit there and set up little bombs. And then I'd walk right into some booby trap. And then I'd die every single time. And I'm like, this isn't fun playing with
Older
you.
brothers. I watched Cole and Jackson do that all the time, and I'm like, Cole, you need to stop.
But I still play. I don't remember complaining. I'm just like, this isn't fun for me because you're ruthless.
Yeah.
And it's
it's fun for him though.
Yeah, it's fun for him. But he's also 8 years older than me.
Yeah.
So you're cheating.
Not cheating technically though.
No, I think he's cheating. Kill me in the game for real. Stop setting up booby traps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a man about it.
Yeah. But whatever. I don't want to get into it.
Sore subject.
Sore subject.
So back to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Right. We're thankful for. Jesus.
Back to Thanksgiving.
We got way off topic.
Yeah,
there.
we did.
That's on par for this show.
Yeah, that's what we do.
So what is everybody doing for Thanksgiving? You say you have 3 dinners back to back to back.
Heaven's family on Thanksgiving, my family on Black Friday, and then a Friendsgiving on Saturday.
Wow.
Lots going on.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What about you, Allison?
I'm going to my in-laws for lunch and then to my mom's for dinner. And it's the last Thanksgiving before she
moves, right?
Yeah, this will be our last Thanksgiving in the house before
Okay.
she moves to the beach.
Gotcha.
So, and then Thanksgiving's put on me every year.
Oh, really? You mean Danny?
Danny, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be real.
So do you guys take anything for these lunches or dinners or Friendsgiving?
I'll probably take pies. I usually go to Ludwig's Market and pick
nice.
up some pies.
Yeah, I've got to bring
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
Kevin's
I'm not gonna
family.
make
I'm
it.
doing mashed potatoes, carrots, because it's one of the only vegetables the boys will eat. And I think a dessert. And then I keep asking, my little brother is doing Thanksgiving this year for the family. He's 20. He'll be 21 this year. And he loves to cook. So he's decided.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah. So, but I've been trying to give he gets a little not crazy with it, but very creative
about it.
So it's I'm like, don't overdo it.
Yeah.
Don't try to get too fancy.
Right.
This is the first time. Now he was a Eagle Scout, so he's made food for large amounts of people, when they're camping, but it's not the same.
Right.
You actually have a kitchen.
Yeah, and it's different kind of food. It's just different. So I'm like, don't don't overdo yourself. Don't try to get too complicated. Don't try recipes that are really complicated. Like simple, it's Thanksgiving. Simple is fine because it'll be good. I keep asking him like, what do you need me to do? What do you need? And he's like, oh, I don't know. But now he's got like, he'll send me Snapchats. It was cute. He like did a mock setup of it. And he's doing he's got like
a formal
the family
sit-down.
china out and the silver and like all the silverware. There's multiple
for him.
pieces. And I was like, look at you.
Wow.
Like, yeah. So I'm
Fancy.
we'll see how this is going to go. I'm not, but I don't know, he made me pumpkin soup the other day and it was amazing.
Pumpkin soup?
Yeah. He made pumpkin soup. And it was delicious. And I was like, dude, I'm trying to talk to him into go to culinary school.
Yeah.
And then he was over and he finally decided.
What's he do now?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No,
he
he
hone
should.
in on
He
those
went to
skills.
Drexel because he's really, he got like a 15-20 on his SATs. He's super intelligent, but he doesn't know how to study.
What did he study at Drexel?
He was going for engineering.
Oh.
And then
Now
fell
he's
out
engineering
like
some
real
food.
fast because Drexel's a really hard school. And he doesn't know how to study because he was so smart. He didn't ever have to learn how to be a good student. He just kind of...
I applied to Drexel, if I remember correctly.
Drexel, you got to be hardcore. If you're going to Drexel, I mean, it is...
I was going to...
You have to...
I forget. When I initially went, when I was going to college, I thought I'd study music. And I was like, this is a bad idea. So I switched it to business.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Went for that safe one.
Safe one.
Yeah.
So I told people, I was like, you really can't go wrong. In everything you do in life, it involves a business.
Yeah.
So study business.
Yeah. It's a good one. So he's working like part-time as a host at a diner right now. Like he's literally not, and I keep like,
How far away does he live?
He lives right in Marshallton.
Okay.
So he's local.
My neighbor, his sister is she loved to cook. But she didn't go to culinary school or anything. She went to Hell's Kitchen. She was in the show and she fucking won.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so now she
Wow.
runs the restaurant in Vegas.
That's so
and
cool.
she's on the show with Gordon Ramsay.
That's fucking awesome.
She's always on it. And she like judges or like she does one of the groups and she screams at everybody in the kitchen. And,
That'd be fun.
Yeah. So you should totally.
I don't know if I'd
and
be
he-
able to do that's too stressful.
Yo, he finally decided. So I've been trying to get him to make a decision about his life. Like, Adam, I don't care what you do. Just do something. Have a plan.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me. Like, you don't have to go to college. You don't have to do any of that.
Yeah.
Like, just figure it out. So he finally was like, hey, I'm thinking about going to culinary school. I'm like, oh, that's great. Right. And then he comes over to my house and we're talking about it. And my husband just gets involved in the conversation. He's like, don't do that. There's no money in it. You're not going to make any money.
How does he know
It gets
that?
shit pay, blah, blah, blah,
Bullshit.
blah, blah.
Bullshit.
You don't want to work in a kitchen. And now he's like putting all these doubts in Adam's head. I'm like, fucking Kevin, I just talked to him. It's not about how much money you'll make because ultimately how many people actually do what they went to school for.
Don't you think he'll make more going to culinary school and getting a job in a kitchen than working at a diner?
Right? Exactly.
And he can work at a fancy restaurant
Yes,
or.
and like it's all about doing something you like. Like, who cares? Like the money,
And if he
money's
gets
great
good enough and he opens his own restaurant, like
Yes, he
come
could.
on,
So
there's so
many
many
opportunities.
paths you can take.
yes, so many things you can do.
Also,
And I'm like-
anytime he wants to make us food, like come on.
Right? He's sending me
I'm
these
available.
Snapchats this week, and he's making all these pies and these. I mean, my mom was a really, really great cook, but my mom died when he was like 11, so he didn't really get to experience it really
watch
as
her.
much
Hey,
as
he got the gene.
I really think he
Yeah,
did.
he really
because,
did.
I mean, he's very
for
creative.
him.
He comes up with these recipes, and when
I
he
really
brought
feel like
over
you're born with that
pumpkin
shit because
soup,
it's just not in me.
Yeah.
some people have it. Some
Danny
people don't.
mentioned
Yeah.
like when he goes to the grocery, he's like, "Oh, I have this at home and I can make this." I'm like, "How do you know
Yeah.
that?"
That's why I tell him,
How
I'm
do
like,
you know?
I'm not like that. I don't think like that. If you ask me what's in your cabinet right now, I would be like, I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe some Nutella.
Right. Like, I don't know.
eat
I don't know what
last night.
spices I have. I don't know shit.
No.
Like he was like, oh, these bananas are going bad and I'm going to make banana bread. And he just whipped it up
Yeah.
and it was banging.
I
and
made really
it's
bad
funny.
choices on my husband. I feel like I missed the boat somewhere. That like I could have gotten someone that like cooks or that's like
Yeah.
really neat. That I probably would have hated that.
My
though.
joke was that I needed to either marry a chef or a car mechanic.
and
And
you
I'd married
neither.
But Taylor doesn't mind cooking. So that's the good thing.
yeah.
And I
will
sometimes
cook,
don't mind
just
cleaning
like-
it up.
I don't mind cooking if someone gets me all the ingredients.
And
If
tells you
someone
how to
just
make
puts it all out and says, here, can you make this? Sure.
Do you have
I'll
to?
try.
You just need the recipe right there.
I hate going in the grocery store and looking for shit.
I did Instacart last week.
Oh yeah, Kev
was
talks
talking
about that. That sounds really interesting.
It was because I was like, I usually do. I've done Peapod from Giant, which
Okay.
I like. I don't like that I have to wait like 3 days for a grocery delivery.
Right. Like if you're going grocery shopping, you obviously need it fucking now.
I need it now because I'm not one of those that like, oh, I can. No, I'm not.
Right.
I'm
I
not planning ahead
today.
that much.
No.
Yeah.
We plan ahead by let's put a grocery list together while we're at work, and then we go after work.
Yeah.
Like that's how quickly.
right.
I mean, I plan, but like by the time I need to go to the grocery store and I'm getting paid, my house is empty of food.
Oh my God. This morning I was like, good luck.
Pizza for breakfast,
I had no
guys.
idea.
Here's some toast and some crackers. Just been there.
It's Sunday for you.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, let me try Instacart. A friend of mine has been talking about it. Heads up, I believe, I have not tried this, but you can do Instacart on Costco and BJ's and not have to have a membership.
What?
Because the people that are shopping for you
Have the membership. Dude,
so you don't need
that's
a membership.
game changer.
That is a game changer.
This girl at soccer had these nice gloves, and I was wearing them because she was playing and I wasn't. And I was like, well, instead of just holding these in my lap, I'm going to put them on my hands. And they actually got my hands warm. And like normally, like gloves, it's hit or miss. I think it's snowing. That's not rain.
Holy shit.
It's snowing.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle. It's magical.
I just looked out and I was like, that is way too big to be just rain.
That's what she said.
Oh yeah. But so I was like, these gloves are so nice and my hands actually feel warm in them. I was like, where'd you get them? She's like, honestly, I think they're from Costco. And I was like, son of a bitch.
Costco and BJ's have great like their
outerwear?
Not even their outerwear. Like if you go clothes shopping there, their coats and stuff are great. I've gotten a lot of kids' clothes there. I've even gotten dresses and stuff there. And it's hit or miss because it's like all in what they have. But it's one of those places you don't think to go there for that kind of stuff.
Right.
And also gifts and things. They have a lot of stuff that
I bought shampoo and conditioner
type
back
stuff
when
for
I didn't
people.
care about my hair.
Yeah.
So I'm still using it because I care about money. They're the pump bottles. I got those in like March.
I love pump bottles. I
I
think
still
we've talked
have
about
them.
that before.
I know. I had to go back to a regular squeeze bottle for my body wash, and I was like, "This fucking sucks." I need the.
You don't have as much control over how much you're using too. I feel like
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
easily overuse.
Yeah,
and then-
right.
Well, because now I just leave it upside down because I'm like, I feel like it takes too long to get to the top where I need it.
Nobody has time for that.
No, that's why I need a pump. Pump it up. Let's go. Everybody should make.
What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving?
We're going to my parents' house. My mom asked me to bring desserts. I'm like, do you want the standard, which is every year? It's an apple pie, pumpkin pie, and brownies. Because he will eat brownies. Some people eat pumpkin. Some people will eat the apple. Some people might eat all three.
I might do an apple pie and a pumpkin roll.
Ooh, pumpkin roll is always good. Because then you're not all pies. It's switching it
yeah.
up a little bit.
Yeah.
I support you in that decision.
My sister will like eat just like the top. She won't eat the crust of the pumpkin pie. I'm like, stop wasting it. What? She only wants the filling. She doesn't want the crust.
I'll eat it all. I love
Right?
pumpkin pie.
I don't even normally eat pumpkin pie, but like I
don't
eat
like
once
it.
a
I wish
year
I did.
presentation.
Wish I laid, but I don't like it.
I normally will eat a little piece of pumpkin or apple pie.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving meal or dish? Like, what do you?
My mom's stuffing,
What kind of stuffing does she make?
homemade.
No, like, is it like a cornbread? Is there
No.
like stuff in it? Like, is it just a
It's
traditional?
just like we normally
like with
pick a bunch of bread,
celery and carrots and stuff.
nuts. Does she use celery? Is there celery?
She uses celery, yeah.
It's like
Taylor
she
would know.
finally chops up, but
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
loves
because
their
you
stuffing.
you dice it really
She
small.
dices it really small, like onions, and I guess celery,
Yeah.
a bunch of other seasonings.
I like
bread,
her mom's
eggs.
stuffing
So it's
a
like
lot.
very traditional.
Mhm.
Does she
Yeah.
cook it in the
So
turkey or out of the turkey?
She would do both because she normally has
So
leftover.
dressing and stuffing,
Yeah, I guess.
because that's the difference. Is if
oh.
it's cooked in the turkey or out of the turkey.
I just always call it
Stuffing is when you
stuffing.
cook it in the turkey. This
you
is technically
stuff it.
because you
'Cause you're
stuff it.
stuffing
It's
it.
called dressing when you cook it out of the turkey.
You want me to announce that?
Yeah, I mean, I just spun the prize wheel here, sitting
For
here
what?
right now.
What are we doing? What is this?
I just wanted to let you guys know.
Is this for
You do it.
November?
Yeah, this is for November. She's one of your listeners.
I know.
Oh,
Amy R.
Amy
you're
R.
the winner.
Amy R., you are the winner of this month's Patreon.
Make the sounders myself.
I'm gonna send her a message because I want to get her hoodie size. I'm gonna send her
Okay.
a Might Be News Network hoodie.
cool.
A word.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Just in time for winter. Even though it already feels like it.
We're very thankful for all of our listeners, especially our Patreon
I
listeners.
see what you
Yeah.
did there.
Big time, yeah.
Yeah, big time, yo.
I'm excited for Thanksgiving. I like going to dinner at Jackie's parents a lot They do it real big. The turkey's always really good. The stuffing's always great.
Sometimes my mom's a little maniac.
That happens at the holidays. Yeah, my
I know.
stepdad has the turkey of all turkeys. Like his turkey is, and I'm not a huge turkey person at all. It's too dry in my opinion most of the time. His
Is it
turkey
the white
is,
meat? You gotta go with the dark meat.
I like the dark meat, but his turkey is phenomenal. It's so good. It's like we're talking about turkeys. Like his is always at the top of my list. Everything is rated by that turkey.
Wow.
So you have to bring
So
some over.
I
next
told
time.
my brother. I was like, he was like, well, should I do with the turkey? I'm like, no, you need to make your dad's turkey, and you need to find out how he does it, and you need to then don't mess with his turkey. He's that turkey is how you need to do it.
We do 2 turks.
2 turks.
Why?
Yep. Danny deep fries one.
Oh,
right.
Yeah. So that's cool.
I've never had a deep fried turkey before, and I'm
neither.
dying to try it because
good.
turkey's
It's
like
good.
hit or miss with me. Like it has to be done right.
Yeah. It's
needs to
crispy
be
outside
moist.
and he puts hot
Yeah.
sauce in it. It's
Hot sauce.
He has like this
Really?
his concoction of stuff.
Yeah, of course he does.
I know
He
he mentioned like he puts
he
like
puts it in
butter
special
in
sauce.
between like the skin
Yep.
and the
Yeah, that's a really good trick.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it keeps it moist and gets it all crispy.
The
and-
trick that my mom always does, and I'm assuming other people have some trick when they make their turkeys, is she uses a brown paper bag.
brown paper bag.
So that's what she encases over. Like she'll cut a brown paper bag, and then she just drapes it over the turkey as she cooks it in the oven. Our neighbor told her that years and years and years ago.
And what does that do?
I don't know, but it always turns out
Wait, the
great.
paper bag's in the oven? Mm-hmm. It doesn't burn?
No.
What?
Depending on what the temperature is,
This is-
if it's not
what
really hot,
sorcery
then
is this?
it wouldn't burn.
It's just like parchment paper doesn't like. It's
no,
not
because
going to burn up.
you
'cause
can go up
it's-
to like 400 some
Yeah.
odd degrees in parchment paper before it like
I don't know what you cook a turkey at.
not 400
God.
degrees. It's low and slow. That's how you're supposed to cook a turkey.
Can you make it in a crock pot?
If it's a small enough turkey, Instant Pot would probably be better than a crock pot.
I won a free turkey at Giant. I had enough points.
Oh, we did too.
I was like, oh my God, I've
You
never
didn't
had this
win
happen.
it. If you have enough points, you just get a
No,
free turkey.
it asked me if I wanted to redeem it, so it's on my receipt. So then I'm just gonna go in.
Did you already do it?
Cash it in.
Jackie thinks she won it. She
you-
didn't really
did
win
you already
it.
get
Yes,
it?
Of course, Jackie. Yes,
Yeah.
you won.
Oh, you did get it.
You
I
won a turkey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, because it's either that or I put it towards gas points, and I don't use.
I don't do the gas points.
Yeah.
points.
They don't have any around here, right?
What?
The
think there's
giant
one-
gas
there's
station?
one in
I
Westchester.
honestly think like Phoenixville.
Yeah, that's where I think. Yeah.
So
Maybe
maybe
driving
one
all
day.
the way out there, just
Yeah.
waste of
I
gas.
mean,
You know what
if
I
I'm
did
going to
think?
my sister's, maybe, but even still, I don't. That's way past where she lives.
Yeah.
I saw that cranberry sauce is the least favorite.
I did see that as well.
I fucking love cranberry sauce.
I don't put it on my plate, but
I do.
occasionally Wawa's little turkey gobbler.
I love
sandwich.
the gobbler.
It's
That's
on there
where I
and I'll
like
eat
my
it.
cranberry sauce is on
Yeah.
the gobbler. When you throw everything in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
And I don't like cranberries with cranberries in it.
I only liked the canned cranberry
that's
sauce.
the classic. I want like lines in it.
Yeah,
Like the
that-
shape
I
of
don't
the
like any
can.
other
Because it
cranberry
shows you where you're supposed to
Cut it exactly.
I'm always in charge of. That's always my job. Probably
you'd be
just so
really
fucking
good at
easy.
There's a
that.
reason for that.
Allison, here's your cranberry
I'm
sauce
like, are you
container.
just putting this together?
Sometimes I cut it and it's like, oh,
I just brought up the other day, like you familiar with the movie 16 Candles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the grandparents are like making breakfast and the one was like, what do you want help with? And her cigarette's like about to ash itself. And she's like, open the donuts. And then she's like, ta-da, breakfast is served. That's how.
that's me.
She literally took a knife, opened
Yeah.
it, and put
Yep.
it out. What I really like probably the most is leftovers.
I was gonna say that
Sandwiches,
too. I want left. Like I feel like I'd rather have Thanksgiving leftovers than
Yeah.
when it's served hot. I feel like there's something about like eating it
Well,
again.
because I feel like
and all the
flavors are really kind of set in.
and it's just
Yeah.
it's delicious.
Yeah.
I like to take a leftover. Well, so no, I actually do this while I eat. I take the bun. I put a layer of mashed potatoes, maybe depending on the vegetables, maybe some vegetables like corn, a little bit of stuffing, and then a little bit of meat, and I'll eat it like an open faced sandwich.
Do you put gravy on it?
No, I don't like gravy.
You know, this reminds me circling back to Friends and Ross and his sandwich. What was it called? The one where he flips out because somebody ate it at work. It was a Thanksgiving leftover sandwich.
it's a big
there was a
deal.
name for it. I forget what his name for it
I
was.
don't know. Somebody just listed on a page I follow on Facebook, and it's like, if you're in the mood for Thanksgiving, here's all the Thanksgiving episodes in like each season.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, well, maybe we'll watch that.
I like the one where they play football and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I always used to that that's one like Thanksgiving tradition that I had growing up that I don't have as an adult, and I miss. Like when we would go every year, we'd go up to Williamsport to see my stepdad's family. And all the cousins, we'd just like throw football around. We wouldn't necessarily like play like tackle football
so
or
funny
anything like that.
a lot of people, Thanksgiving and football go hand in hand.
Oh, yeah.
To me, like they are not even intermixed at all.
I'm thankful for tearing your fucking head off. Like,
I mean, but it was always just like it was always a thing, and we always had fun with it. Go out there and get sloppy, muddy, and just gross, and then but it was always just like fun and. Because we weren't, our parents didn't care because we weren't at our parents' house.
Right.
It's a ladybug.
It's a dead
ladybug, and I just
Jackie's trying to pick up crumbs, and she's like, "Oh, that's a bug."
And I was like, "That's a bug." I was like,
"Sorry,
sorry, ladybug, but you're already dead." No, I feel
They're good luck though.
Yeah, good luck. It's on your hands now.
I don't know if it's dead, if it's good luck, but
yeah. Well, it landed in here at some point. We're just gonna continue on with what we're doing here, which is
she can't even pick it.
I can't.
I just got the heebie-jeebies.
It's just a ladybug, a dead one. But
Yeah, but like
we have a
I'm
mouse running
picturing
around.
it crumbled.
Guys,
So
we
it's
have
crumbs.
yeah, well, because someone's gonna eat this.
Like sprinkle it.
Sprinkle it on.
Sprinkle some crack on it and get out of here.
Great job this week, ladies. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there.
She's even spreading her wings.
Yeah.
Go to patreon.com/MBN Network for the extra half hour to this show. Again, shout out to Amy R., our Patreon winner this month. Congratulations on that. We're thankful for everybody. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.